it was requested that I do have a YouTube playthrough of this. Alrighty then. Here we go. Also on recommendations and from reading different bits and pieces. Oh wow, that's not good. Nobody likes waking up at 3 AM in the morning. At all. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, based on feedback and stuff that I've been looking at anyway in the stream, I have actually purchased a couple of new games today. I've purchased the Talos Principle on LB's recommendation, and I've also purchased Anti-Chamber as well, which is pretty cool. I've been looking at that for quite some time, so yeah, probably do some streams of those, probably evenings at some point, just as a bit of a break. I don't know if I am getting burnt out on Portal. I have been putting a lot of time into Portal, a lot of effort into Portal. So I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I can remember now. We failed straight away. Right, let's wait for this to do this. Why did the HEP not? Alright, we've got no HEP palette in play here. Alright, my angles are screwed on that. No, that's cool, SMB. It's cool just to have you stop by again. It has been has definitely been a long while since you tuned into the stream, that's for sure. But no, I totally understand that people have other commitments and stuff. That's just life at the end of the day. Okay. The angles are off once more. Oh, okay, you changed it. Okay. Okay, Boris. Okay, I get you. And there's virtual knock saying there as well. We're actually up to version 3 now. Yes, there we go. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, we're now up to, as virtual knock just said there, we're up to version 3 of my latest map. So go check it out if you can. Boris, again, to give you a shout out, buddy, thank you very much for all the playthroughs that you've done. I know you've found quite a lot of bugs. Are you affected by the whole Brexit thing? I also don't watch the news much, and I'm not fielding it. It's prime sound. British Donald Trump convinced Britain to pull out, pull South Carolina and leave the Union, and all hell broke. Basically, I wouldn't really say he's like a British Donald Trump. Boris Johnson, I think is the guy that you're referring to. He's been like the mayor of London. So he's not just like a complete nobody, but it's just been this whole thing. It's been going on for years and years and years. They wanted us to quit the euro and sort of go on our own sort of backs. And obviously we had this referendum vote, which went the right way, depending on which camp you're supporting, of course. And so yeah, basically at some point in the near future we will be leaving the Euro, but I mean it's not going to happen for it's not going to happen for a long time. I mean they're talking that like the time frame might be something like 2 years. So I mean it's nothing that's going to happen short term, that's for sure. But of course the Prime Minister, in the wake of that, the Prime Minister has now resigned, which isn't such a bad thing. I never really liked David Cameron so much. Oh, wait a minute, we can't do that. So it's high, it's not on the floor level. Oh damn, I totally overlooked that, it's not floor level. So yeah, it's a bit of uncertainty. I mean, the markets, the stock markets and the British economy has certainly taken a bit of a pounding. But I think it's more, let's turn into a political stream, it's more just a knee-jerk reaction, and you know, give it a couple of weeks and I believe that the markets will recover, the pound will get stronger again, and everything will be back to normal. So it's just like when somebody says at the shop that oh my god, they're running out of food. There's only enough food for the next 3 people, and everybody like rushes to the shop in panic and panic buys. I think that's pretty much what we're seeing here. People don't know what's going to happen, and people have been like, the pound has plummeted because of that, because people are panicking. I don't think it's been riots, to be fair. I don't think it's been that uncivilized. I don't recall hearing anything about riots anyway, that's for sure. If there were any riots recently in the UK, it's probably because England dropped a major ball in the Euros and frickin' went out to Iceland on Monday night. Yeah, that didn't go down very well, for sure. Anyway, I digress, because although the irony was that, you know, we've left the Euro twice in a week. Anyway, let's get back on topic here. Let's get back on to Deathwish has suggested, will it sit on top of your mister? Well, I'll try that in a minute, buddy, for sure. Alright, let's place it on top. Seems like it will. Yeah, my only hope with all this Brexit thing is like, I just hope people don't turn, we don't turn into like a nation of racists and start abusing people, because I know I have heard of a lot of like foreign nationals and European nationals getting like hate mail through the letterbox and things since the vote, which is pretty bad. I don't, you know, I think it's, when it comes to that, it's, I think it's pretty bad, to be fair, but hey ho. What do I know? I'm just the guy here. Yes, Deathwish did really donate. To be fair, Deathwish has donated more than that because he is freaking awesome. Okay, so this is where we got to yesterday. Button turns on the light bridge, now we can go across to there. So I'm guessing here we need to get the light bridge like across to there. You see, I think I checked this before, didn't I? That checked this before. 4, yeah, that fizzler stops me taking the cube through there. Okay, so what can we actually do from here? Let's try and be a bit more logical and a bit more reasonable about what we can actually achieve here. So we have this light bridge. Actually, is there any typical, stereotypical American things then? OSMB. Oh dear. Okay, so we have that and we have that. This fizzler does not get disabled, so that means we can't take the light bridge in there with us. Okay. So that's irrelevant, it seems. So we can open that, and from that we could bring this out, but because we can't get past the fizzler, we can't, there's no real point. We can take it into this area here, but that's about it. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What's going on, Al? After last night's failure to communicate. There we go. Hey, don't you be doing no raging at my bot, man. My bot's like brand new and stuff. Totally rewritten for 2016. Yes, right, okay, progress is good. Progress is made. Well, like I said last night, we'll when we do that again, we'll make sure that we iron out all of those little technical issues before we get started for sure. Alright, so because he said, "Hey, man, it's not a greeting; it's one of the auto commands on virtual knock." Okay. So that one, does that disable the laser grid? I assume. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so what can I see from where? Got the portal there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's special weekend for you guys over in the States, isn't it? Independence Day. There we go. Why do you use C++, LB? Don't do it, man. Anyway, yes, there we go. We got to the end today in quite A lot quicker, and B with a lot less frustration. So pretty sure I didn't break anything. If I did, let me know, Boris. But yeah.